when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
On the check, I got that head nod that make you your neck.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006. We welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Settle in with it. We've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you.
What the fuck they got my safety kicking the ball?
The Superdome.
Crazy. Man, that's crazy right there. Man, get that man out of there. He did a good job kicking the ball. I'm just making sure my kickers are straight. Hold on. Okay, that's good. All right.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Space inside the 40.
Junkers ain't that goddamn fast, man. He should have been on 89 speed at the most.
That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Well,
They're supposed to be the number one that are 89 speed.
2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Saints 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 35-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. This will be a Saints first down as good running gets them to about the 44. First down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Go, Reed, go! Hurt! Right there, hurt!
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll be hit As he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one should down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Going up top. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. yards. Touchdown, New York.
The kicker
down for the point after. It's up and through. And the Giants will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ringo.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
will start on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO.
The second down.
And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low. If you want this good, now take it to the floor. If you want to act, what? You can keep yourself where you at.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Here we go, Shaq. Go.
Dart going to hold on to it himself, and he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these third down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 41, here's second down and 6. On the toss, they'll run. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's got another one. Touchdown, New York. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The PAT, up and good. And the Giants mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's a dozen for number 12. And he's got a first down as well.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We are through 1. It's the Giants leading this one early. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it. Second down and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And is open Carlson's kick is good. And the Saints get back in it. It is 21-7. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scattergood. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Giants. 36 yards.
And the Giants 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a toss to Scattergood, heading right. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got room to roam. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. 16 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Blake Neighbors, the intended receiver. And he'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete. This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Scattergood. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Thomas Fidone. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Picked off by Tyler Newton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Motion man is Hyatt. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 19-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle with Scatterman. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Giants.
They'll run with Scatterman. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
4-yard line.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Now it's 2nd and 1. Neighbors in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Point after, coming up here.
Giants.
The kick is good. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed. 70 Lion.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He'll air it out down the middle. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal.
Go with him, go with him. Stay with him, stay with him.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Left leg 19. Set up. Cowboy 80.
Motion.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Ready?
See the ball, see the ball, see the ball.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Motion, Panther 60, Panther.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Bravo 80.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this this is going to backfire in a big way. He's out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Giant first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Touchdown, New York. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Giants add on to their already sizable lead.
42, Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Javon Holland to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. short game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's a toss as they look to run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd and 10. That's complete. It's Malik Nabers. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Giants.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go, Shaq.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Now a 3rd and 2. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 37-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here's Scatterboo.
Number 44, Cam Scatterboo, ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This from an even 50 yards out. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 19. Cardinal. 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey.
Now a give up the middle. And he'll forward for about 4. It's second down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
It is second and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
An 8-yard loss brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Saints first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
7 Pirate. Ready? 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hut, hut.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just
The
that.
Saints will line up for the 2-point
He'll look to
conversion.
throw. Forced to his right. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland.
Conversion is no good. The final score, Giants 42, Saints 13. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago, a game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men that been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, done quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Right, they go to click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you